Hey folks, it's Rob Z coming at you again, and I want to talk to you about the 4 types of State Farm agents that I'm coming across, I'm learning about, and I'm hearing about. So I've had the privilege of working in the State Farm world both directly and indirectly for the better part of the last, personally, decade and a half. My company, 25 plus years. What's come to light recently is that there's 4 big types of agents that we see operating. And if you aren't 1 or 2 of these agents, I cannot encourage you enough to get a hold of myself or our business or somebody that can help level you up. All right, so this video is specifically going to be for State Farm agents and State Farm sales leaders, because I think a lot of what I'm going to share is going to resonate with you as well. Okay, top of the list, we've got the agents who are crushing it. All right, these are the folks who they are consistently hitting their goals. They're consistently hitting their incentive levels. They are consistently on top of front run. They are qualifying for travel midway through the year at the latest. Some of them, I know one of my clients is qualified for exotic for 2024 already, and he did that at the end of 2022. These are the folks that as a sales leader, you love working with these people because they're kind of hands off. They understand how to run a business. They probably are a MOA already, and if they're not, they're doing everything that it takes to become a MOA in the very near future. That's number 1. Second type of agent is very close, just off of that, the number 2s. These are the folks who they are running a great business. They understand the nuts and bolts. They understand the mechanics. They understand how to calculate a scorecard bonus, right? They're unlocking SMVC, not as consistently, but they're doing it. They love bigger numbers, right? These are the folks that with a little bit of guidance as a sales leader, with a little bit of guidance, not quite hand-holding, but just checking in regularly, these are the folks that you know are on the right path and the trajectory is the right way. You love spending time with these folks because you know that the little pieces of information you share with them have big impact on the results that they're getting. All right, that's group 2. Group 3, all right, these are the folks a little bit further back. These are the folks that are probably somewhere between, I don't know, I would say 2 to 7 years in. They've tasted success. Maybe they've been successful. They worked really hard to get their contract, but their consistency has not been exactly what they want it to be, right? They've had a lot of turnover in their team. I know everybody's got turnover, but for some other reason, we got a lot of turnover with this group. They're not hitting their numbers like they want to. The fast start bonus, they have the goal of 36, but they're coming in at 12 or 13 or maybe 20. They're coming up short. Goals wise, they're coming in at like 85 to 90%. These are the folks that they need a lot of guidance. They need a lot of hand holding, but sales leaders, the amount of time you spend with these folks, it's actually in the way of the amount of time you can spend with the number 2s that you want to move up. And then finally, the number 4s. These are the folks that, I'll be candid with you, they've kind of given up hope, right? They're folks that are in business, they're making money in spite of themselves, and there's a high likelihood that they may not be in business in the next 12 months. So the reason I put this video together is I would love, if you're an agent, which one of those categories do you fall into, right? Are you crushing it? Are you at the top of your game? I know that I'm hopping on a plane and within 24 hours of this video going out, I'm going to be in a group, in a room of a bunch of you, and I cannot wait to meet you, right? Do you have multiple offices? Are you on your way there, right? Or are you just off the back? Are you ready to become a MOA? Are you ready to take the next step with State Farm and expand and enhance your career? Are you ready to run an amazing dialed team to get you there? Are you an agent that you're doing pretty good, but you know there's more for you? You'd love a little bit more help, and you know that with some help, you can see where that's going to have a massive impact on your career. Or are you off the back and is it time for you to look at a career change? If you are number 2 or number 3, I cannot encourage you enough, get a hold of me. All right, I've got a decade and a half history of success in helping coach State Farm agents from 3s to 2s, and in some cases from 2s to 1s. So get a hold of me, get a call schedule with me. Sales leaders, if you'd like to talk about having me out to come talk to your agents, to learn about how to move yourself from a 3 to a 2, a 2 to a 1, or a 1 to a 1+, I would welcome that call. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know, throw in the comments, where do you think you're at? Let's get a little accountability built in this thing. And if this has been helpful, you know what to do. Click like, click subscribe. I got all kinds of fun stuff coming down the pipeline for you. So in the meantime, what number are you? What number you want to be? Figure that out. And in the meantime, make it a great rest of your day.